Recording started. All right, gang, I hope you're doing well. I was just reflecting back on the year so far. I went through some of the old slides and I was looking at all the stuff we've done together. And I was really amazed. We've done so much material together. We spent so much time together, you and me. Yeah, it's like we're on a quest. We're on a quest to be amazing docs. So I really appreciate this journey and the fact that you guys spent all this time with me. And I look forward to hearing your success. Yeah, we're going to leave each other soon. Only a few more months to go, but I'm not going to leave you forever. You got my email. I want you guys to keep in touch. I want to see your successes, your trials, your tribulation. If you need any advice, I'd be more than happy to give you some clues along the way. Remember, it's really about who you know. It's about who you know. So you're going to try to put the best board score you can, because great scores open doors. Hodor. Great scores open doors, and that's our job. We want to put up great scores to show we got knowledge. But more importantly, I want you guys to own this information. So on the wards, you're getting on the wards. When you're on the wards, they start pimping it, you know the answer. That impresses people. And that's how you get residencies. It's really about your ambition. So next year, I want you to try everything with an open mind, because right now you think you know what you want, but you don't know until you try it. So you try everything with an open mind, and you find what you love, and you do it again. You do it again at the place you want to be. That's called your audition elective. It's your audition. You're going to show them, hey, I've done it once. I know my stuff. This is my second time. I know all the PIM questions. Look at what I know. Hey, I'm going to be a great resident. That's the kid. You impress them. They'll say, hey, we love this kid. We'll take him. That's how you get your residency. All right? So I'll be more than happy to be your mentor and guide you along the way. All right, now back to endocrine. Get more points. And again, we got endocrine, very high yield. Then we're going to do some bone and joint yield kind of drops there. We'll still focus on the highest yield stuff. And then CNS. CNS is a monster chapter. That is like the last of the highest yield stuff. So only 3 chapters to go, and one of them is big time high yield. Now we got to finish up endocrine first though. Now we finished up on diabetes, but I want to do it a little bit better. We did it great, but I want to do it amazing. So here's the pathology of diabetes, and take the entire pathology. There's only 2 problems with high sugar. If you keep the sugar normal, no pathology. If there's high sugar, sugar's sticky. It sticks to everything without an enzyme. No enzyme is required. It glycates proteins. This is the protein level. Now at the cell level, sugar can get into the cell. When there's too much sugar in the cell will swell up and get injured. It could die. That's called osmotic damage to cells. So we got a cellular level. We got a protein level for damage of sugar. Now, G is for glucose. Okay, glucose metabolites and glucose derivatives. Now, innocent protein gets coated with sugar. That's glycation. That's sugar sticking all over it. So here's the protein. G, nothing but a G thing, baby. Look at all that sugar on it. Now this protein is PAS positive. It's glycated. It's PAS positive. And unfortunately, this is going to be called an advanced glycation product, an age. Now this age is going to bind to the receptor for age, which is called rage, and then inflammation will rage. Diabetes is an inflammatory state because these rage receptors are located on inflammatory cells. So now I'm going to get inflammation. Now we know inflammation, well, that leads to atherosclerosis, leads to damage. It's an inflammatory process. It also will bind to some of the receptors on the endothelial cells and the smooth muscle cells. And those smooth muscle cells will start to lay lots of basement membrane down. And then the basement membrane gets stuck with sugar too. So you're going to have these PAS positive thick basement membranes because the rage receptor is on the smooth muscle of blood vessel. Gets stimulated, lays out lots of basement membrane. So let's talk about what protein is most of your blood. Well, your blood is made of hemoglobin. And since you're an adult, you've got hemoglobin A. So remember, hemoglobin A plus glucose, that is going to yield hemoglobin A1C. A1C. So hemoglobin A, sugar sticks to it, you get hemoglobin A1C. Now here's the good news. This still carries oxygen. It still works fine. But it's a great marker of long-term sugar level because your blood lives 3 to 4 months, 120 days, right? 120 days. So therefore, your blood has seen the average glucose level over months. Remember, a finger stick, the fasting glucose tolerance test, that tells me your sugar now. A fasted glucose tells me it now. If you eat a hot dog, your glucose level just changed. But this is going to be my best marker of long-term sugar control. So you want to follow your patients, you're going to follow them with the hemoglobin A1C level. Because what do your patients do when they know they're going to see you next week? Oh, they're going to eat right, they're going to take their meds, they're going to do everything right. My grandma does that every time. She's like, oh, I can't have ice cream this week, I'm going to see my doctor. I'm like, Grandma, he knows. He knows. He's going to measure hemoglobin A1C. And she's, oh, he doesn't know, I'm fooling him. So hemoglobin A1C is how we're going to know if long-term a patient been cheating. Because the week before they come in, they're going to eat right, all the finger sticks are going to be perfect. We're going to say, great, this week you're in control. What have you been doing the last few months? Let's see. You check the hemoglobin A1C, they're sky high. You know they've been out of control. They just controlled themselves right before they saw you. That's human nature, right? You know you go into the dentist, so you brush your teeth like crazy. It's human nature. All right, now in addition to sticking to hemoglobin, well, it's also going to damage blood vessels too. So here's a nice blood vessel, minding its own business, and then it gets damaged by sugar. Well, question, when we have sugar damaging the endothelium, do you remember the response to injury theory? When I injure the endothelial cells, they're going to contract. And now you're going to create spaces in between those cells, and now things can leak out. Like for instance, in large vessels, LDL is going to leak into the wall. So LDL is going to leak between the endothelial cells into the wall. That's called atherosclerosis. So now in these large vessels, you're going to see cholesterol cleft, cholesterol cleft, cholesterol cleft. Yeah, diabetes is a major risk factor for atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis. So the number one killer is going to be this atherosclerosis, major risk factor. So again, when the wall gets damaged by glycation and by enzymatic glycosylation or glycation products damaging, causing inflammation, well, now you get atherosclerosis. And now you're in a procoagulant state. Your risk of getting a thrombosis here is very, very high, very high. All right, now what about smaller vessels? That was the larger ones. What happens in the smaller vessels? Well, in the small vessels, protein's going to leak in the wall. When you injure them, protein. So now the wall gets very thick and very pink. Look at the port lumen of the small vessel. So pretend this is pink, 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 a thick pink wall. Remember the term for pink is hyaline. And then the smaller vessels get narrowed. We call it arteriolosclerosis. So that's a famous USMLE question. What's wrong with the small vessels in the kidney in a diabetic or hypertensive patient? The answer is hyaline arteriolosclerosis. There's all the proteins leaking out. Now the sugar is also going to leak out, and it's going to damage the basement membrane. So this basement membrane is going to be very thick because the smooth muscle cells are laying down a lot of it, and then it's going to get stuck with sugar. So it's going to be PAS positive. PAS positive, thick basement membranes, another characteristic lesion. So again, the pathology all comes down to non-enzymatic glycation. Sugar sticks to stuff and causes damage. Damage to the protein, and then these proteins can stick to RAGE receptors and activate cells like inflammation, smooth muscle cells. All right, now what about the other pathology in diabetes? Well, it's osmotic damage to cells. So if too much sugar gets inside the cell and the cell has the enzyme aldose reductase, only certain cells have it, well, then you'll convert glucose to sorbitol, which is osmotically active. So that's going to attract a lot of water into the cell, and the cell is going to swell. It's going to swell. So H2O, H2O. Now another problem here is to do this conversion, we're going to use up all the NADPH. We're going to use it up. So when we use this up, now you're deficient. Well, I need NADPH to regenerate glutathione. So now you're going to have a glutathione deficiency. Because without NADPH, you can't regenerate glutathione, you can't reduce it. So glutathione deficiency means any inflammation I have when I make oxidants, I can't detoxify that. This is my major antioxidant. So that's not a good thing. So that's why diabetes is a problem, because it's going to lead to inflammation. Your inflammatory cells are raging, and you really don't have much protection against it. You're going to get a lot of organ injury, the heart, the nerves, everything's going to be damaged. Not a good thing. All right, now, which organs have aldose reductase? Well, the liver does, but it doesn't get injured, because the liver can take the sorbitol and metabolize it. It won't accumulate in the liver, so the liver's not going to swell. But what organ has aldose reductase and can't process the sorbitol fast enough? The lens. The lens. So this is the reason why diabetics are going to get cataracts like crazy, because the lens is literally going to swell up. It's going to swell up because this is osmotically active. You're also going to get increased intraocular pressure, which is called glaucoma, because sugar attracts water. So pressure is going to go up inside the lens, and pressure is going to go up inside the eye as well. You're going to get glaucoma. Now, my grandma got cataracts. I felt that. She had cataracts. She's like, John, I can't see my men. Because my grandma, she takes the printout of her high sugar. She goes to the blood work and says, guys, look, I got a high sugar. I'm sweet. So my grandma has like 8 boyfriends. I know, and there's only 7 days in the week. So for my grandma, she got the pill box, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She has to put the men's name there. And every week she's got to switch them, because there's only 7 days, but there's 8 men. And the crazy thing is, she always misses her meds. She never misses her men. Priorities, right, ladies? Priorities. She keeps them all straight. Well, she calls me and says, John, I can't see my men anymore. And I was like, well, look at your, oh, you have cataracts. We can help you. We can take those out and put an intraocular lens in. So we took them out, put the intraocular lens in. She goes, can you take them out? I'm like, what do you mean? Can you put the cataracts back in? I'm like, what? Well, before, when I looked, I couldn't see them, but I listened to them, and they sounded like Sean Connery, Ernest Borgnine. I mean, they sounded so good. But now that I can see their wrinkled old men, can you put them back in? My grandma's the only person who wants her cataracts back in. In fact, she went down to the Five and Dime store, and she bought these glasses, the reading glasses. She doesn't need them because now she has perfect vision, but she wears them to mess up her vision so she can't see them. What we humans do. So lens swells up, we're going to get cataracts. Now, another important cell for boards is the Schwann cells. Schwann cells have aldose reductase. So when these Schwann cells swell up, now you're going to lose peripheral myelination. So diabetes is the #1 cause of peripheral neuropathy. Yeah, you get glove stocking sensory loss. Your fingers and toes lose sensation first, because the longer the nerve is, the more likely it is to get osmotically damaged and lose its myelination. You lose myelin, your conduction slows, you get neuropathy. So it starts in the fingertips and toes, and it goes to the palms and soles, and so forth. Now, in addition, you're also going to get a neurogenic bladder. Your bladder's not going to empty. Yeah. So now you're at risk. You're at risk for developing cystitis and pyelonephritis because your bladder's not going to empty. What else? Impotence. No. Yes. Impotence. Not good. Impotence, because sympathetics and parasympathetics, their myelin's going to get damaged too. So unfortunately, diabetes is a neuropathy and includes autonomic nerves too. So remember, to point, to have an erection, point, you need parasympathetics. To shoot, you need sympathetics. So unfortunately, to point and shoot, not going to be able to here. Not a good disease to have. So lens swells up, the Schwann cells, you lose myelin. And then one more, pericytes. A lot of students don't know this one, so maybe they'll ask this one in your exam. The pericytes have aldose reductase, so when they make sorbitol, they swell up and they die. What's a pericyte? Well, it's the supportive cells of your capillaries. Remember, capillaries don't have a muscle layer. They don't have a muscle wall. Capillaries are really, really thin vessels. They're just endothelium and basal membrane. So on the outside of them are these supportive cells called pericytes. That's what keeps the integrity of your small capillaries. Well, if the pericytes die, now the small vessels are weak, and you can get microaneurysms. Microaneurysms. Remember, small vessels don't get microaneurysms normally, and the reason for that is twofold. Number one, there's so many capillaries. So what does that do to the pressure? What's going to distribute it? There's very low pressure in a capillary bed because there's so many different roads. Make sense? And then number two, around these are pericytes, which will support them. So if the pericytes die, now even though the pressure is relatively low, you're going to start getting microaneurysms of these capillaries. And when you do, they're going to rupture and eventually bleed. And this is going to contribute to diabetic retinopathy. It's one of the major causes of irreversible blindness. Yeah, cataracts cause blindness too, but that's reversible. I can take them out. Diabetic retinopathy, not good. Now, do you remember what happened? We had non-proliferative phase first, non-proliferative, which means you get pericytes dying, then the capillaries get aneurysms, then you hemorrhage. Now macrophages and granulation tissue have to come in. That's called proliferative phase, when you're getting vascular proliferation. They call it neovascularization. It's really granulation tissue. That's what it really is. And then finally you get fibrotic phase. When you get fibrotic retinopathy, now the scars are going to contract. When it contracts, you get retinal detachment, and that leads to blindness. So first you get non-proliferative, then you get proliferative, then you get fibrotic. So non-proliferative leads to, proliferative leads to, fibrotic leads to, contraction and retinal detachment leads to blindness, which leads to the dark side. I know, it's like this leads to that, fear leads to hate, hate leads to the dark side. Yeah, unfortunately they go blind. So non-proliferative is when you get this weakness, microaneurysms, and hemorrhage, and also atherosclerosis too. Atherosclerosis is also non-proliferative, so you get ischemia. Then you get proliferative, which is basic granulation tissue, and you get fibrotic veins. Okay? So the entire pathology of diabetes right here. Put it on one page, I like that. All right, now let's go and finish up the endocrine system. We only had 2 things to go, so we hide this. And here's our old quiz. Let's bring back the endocrine section. All right. Let's see, we got the adrenal gland to do, and we also have to do the pineal gland. But there's not much in the pineal gland, it's like tumors, that's it. It's a big chapter. Then we go to bony joint. Bony joint's got a lot of fun regions. And it's taking a long time to load. What's up? It's taking too long. We'll try it again. Right. Bring it back, see what works this time. Come on, baby. And thank you for your mnemonics. I got a couple of really good mnemonics. Nicole had a really good one. So I appreciate your mnemonic. You're sharing yours with me. I shared mine with you. It's fun. It's fun to try to remember all this stuff. So much to do. Huh. You want to reload it. Second, dark right away. what's up with the internet? Too slow. It's like watching what, my kids are making me play Minecraft. You guys play Minecraft? Oh my gosh, I feel hip now. I know what a creeper is. I know what creeping is. Then they want to go to the nether. And I'm like, why do you want to go there? It's like nothing but lava. And it's like going to hell. I was like, and they're so excited, let's go to the nether, let's do this. And I'm like, okay. I feel hip though. I feel like I know what I'm talking about. I feel really smart. I'm the only one who plays Minecraft. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I dug straight down and went right into lava. Right into lava. So they told me, the first rule of Minecraft is don't dig straight down. They're okay, what's second rule of Minecraft? Don't dig straight up. And I'm like, okay, it's like Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club. Nothing like Fight Club. Well, they cheat. They cheat. They go into like some mode and they like get like 1,000,000 diamond armor and pickaxes, and they're like, here, take these. And I'm like, okay. Like, don't you have to like earn it? Crazy, man. I know, it's like crazy. I like have no time to play any of this stuff, but they're like, you gotta play with us, you gotta play with us. I'm like, okay, tell me what to do. Let's do this, okay. Go chop down that tree, okay. I'm like, I hope it grows back. I'm deforesting the world. See, that's an adult. The kid's like, just kill the animals. And I'm like, but you can't kill all the animals, there'll be nothing left. An adult playing Minecraft. All right, finally, I don't know what's going on with Adobe. We're actually getting rid of Adobe. I heard we're going to a different system starting with next year. So hopefully the new system will be quicker. Oh, baby. Just in time to miss you guys if we get a new system. And I have to learn the new system, so I'll probably be like a retarded. Is he gonna hang up too? Oh no, baby. The circle of death. It's like the ball of death on Mac. Whenever I get that ball, that spinning ball, I hate it. Yeah, I don't think is Bill Gates in charge of Adobe. Like in charge of everything, right? He might be. I don't know. I don't know who's in charge of these things anymore. Come on, it's stop spinning. Come on, show it. Show it. Yes. Okay, this is not a Barone issue. This is an Adobe issue. I hope you guys are going to be in charge of all this stuff someday. I hope so. Alright, well, I got an idea. I'll wait for this to load. Okay, there. Finally. Oh, just when I hit the button. Changes. No, what's going on? No. No. Spinning ball of death again. What the heck is going on? This is the word. I've never seen this. This is very strange. Are you the board jamming our signal or what? All right, kids. I think it's time to call it quits. I'm gonna have to reload everything, and I'll try to make you guys tapes because I don't understand why it's not working. It's very weird. Sorry, gang. I don't know what it is. I've been on Adobe like 5 years now, and I never had this happen, so I don't get it. All right, I'll make you guys tapes. I'll send them to you. Again, I'm sorry. Sorry about this. Sorry. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna log out, reload everything, and see if I can get it to work. So you guys head out. You guys head out. I'll see if I can get it to work, and I'll send you the tapes. Sorry.